The lights dim. The crowd roars, but beneath that thunder, there's an eerie calm, as if the arena itself is holding its breath. Two men are about to collide, not just for victory, but for survival. One of them is a name that shakes the boxing world: Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, a 20-year-old wrecking machine with fists that destroy careers. Across the ring, standing tall, confident, and unafraid, is Jose Ribalta, a Cuban warrior with steel in his eyes and fire in his heart. Tyson enters first. No robe, no smile, just those trademark black trunks and cold, silent rage. The camera zooms in. His eyes don't blink. He's not looking at the crowd, not at the lights, just at Ribalta, as if seeing prey that doesn't yet realize it's trapped. The commentators whisper about Tyson's power, about how 20 men before Ribalta tried and all fell. But tonight feels different. Ribalta isn't backing down. His walk to the ring is deliberate. He doesn't flinch under the lights. He nods once to Tyson, as if saying, "I've seen monsters before." The bell hasn't even rung, but the energy is suffocating. Tyson's gloves twitch. Ribalta's chest rises and falls. Somewhere in that chaos, you can almost hear time stop, the moment before violence erupts. When the referee calls them forward, Tyson doesn't blink. Ribalta smiles faintly, as if he knows this will be no ordinary fight. And then, the bell rings. A storm begins. Tyson charges forward like an unleashed animal, every punch thrown with the weight of thunder. The first round is chaos. Ribalta's guard holds, but the force behind Tyson's hooks shakes his entire frame. The crowd screams with every connection, left to the ribs, right to the chin, uppercut slicing through air. Ribalta stumbles but refuses to fall. He fires back, snapping Tyson's head with a crisp jab, and for the first time, Iron Mike steps back, just half an inch, but enough for the world to gasp. Tyson's eyes narrow. This isn't another easy knockout. This man came to fight. Ribalta keeps his distance, using his reach, peppering Tyson with shots. The bell ends the round, and as Tyson walks to his corner, he doesn't sit. He stands, breathing heavy through his nose, glaring at Ribalta like a wolf denied its kill. The commentators can't believe it. Ribalta's still standing. The crowd senses something rare. Tyson being tested. Round 2 begins. Tyson wastes no time. His movements are faster, sharper, meaner. His fists become blurs of destruction. Ribalta absorbs body shots that would crumble stone. The echo of leather on flesh fills the arena like gunfire. Still, Ribalta smiles through blood, daring Tyson to bring more. The audience is no longer watching a fight. They're witnessing a battle of wills. And as the bell rings again, neither man looks away. By the middle rounds, the war is psychological as much as physical. Tyson's aggression is unmatched, but Ribalta's resilience is inhuman. The Cuban fighter takes punch after punch, each one heavier than the last, yet his knees don't buckle. The commentators whisper in disbelief. He's taking Tyson's best and still standing. The tension builds. Tyson's frustration shows. His punches become wilder, his eyes darker. He snarls between breaths. Pushing forward with the fury of a cornered beast, Ribalta begins to counter. Sharp uppercuts, hooks to the body, jabs to the face. For a moment, it seems the monster can bleed. The crowd stands, roaring, as Ribalta traps Tyson on the ropes for a brief exchange. A dangerous dance where every second could end a career. Tyson explodes back, landing a brutal combination that rocks Ribalta's head backward. Blood sprays. The audience gasps, but Ribalta still doesn't fall. He clenches his teeth, roars back with his own hook, and for the first time, Tyson blinks. It's not just a fight, it's a statement. Ribalta's message is clear. You may be iron, but I don't break. The bell rings again and both men return to their corners. Tyson's chest heaves like a furnace and his coach leans in, whispering something Only warriors understand. End it. Now. Round after round, Tyson keeps coming. His fists are hurricanes, unpredictable, unstoppable. Ribalta is bruised, blood trickling from his nose, his ribs swelling, but his eyes never lose focus. Every punch he takes becomes fuel for pride. Tyson senses it. He's no longer fighting a man, but a wall of defiance. The crowd chants Tyson's name, the ring shaking under the roar of voices. Yet even they start to cheer for Ribalta, the man who refuses to fall. Tyson steps inside, head movement low, weaving like lightning through Ribalta's jabs. A left hook lands. Boom! Ribalta's knees dip. The crowd rises. Tyson follows up with a right uppercut that snaps Ribalta's head back, then a left to the body that sounds like a cannon. Ribalta staggers, catches the ropes, and pushes off with one last breath of defiance. He swings, misses, and Tyson answers with a brutal right hand that lands flush. Ribalta crashes down. The referee starts counting. 1, 2, Ribalta moves. He's trying to rise. The crowd is on its feet, screaming for him to stay down, but he won't. He beats the count, stands tall again, and Tyson stares in disbelief. The bell saves Ribalta. The round ends with both men covered in sweat and blood, but neither willing to surrender. The final round feels inevitable. Ribalta's legs are trembling, his body breaking down, but his spirit still burns. Tyson senses weakness and charges like a bull. His fists slice the air. 1, 2, 3, each one a bomb. Ribalta tries to hold, but Tyson's power is overwhelming. A thunderous right to the chin sends Ribalta reeling, and Tyson smells blood. The crowd chants, cameras flash, the sound of the moment swells. This is the climax. Tyson steps in, slips a weak jab, and fires the shot that echoes through time, a savage right uppercut. Ribalta's body lifts off the canvas before crashing down like a giant tree falling in the forest. The referee dives in, waving it off. It's over. The crowd erupts, a mix of awe, relief, and heartbreak. Tyson raises his gloves, face expressionless, while Ribalta lies on the mat, defiant even in defeat. Tyson walks to his corner, the legend solidified once again, not just as a champion, but as a storm that cannot be stopped. As Ribalta rises, bruised but unbroken, Tyson nods in respect. The cameras zoom in on both men, two warriors, one victorious, both eternal. The fight ends, but the story of that night, of Ribalta's courage and Tyson's fury, will echo forever in the chronicles of boxing history. This wasn't just a knockout. It was a battle of hearts, fire, and fate.